Yo, everyone. Dr. Jace, attorney here, back with another live reaction to, goodness gracious, Daima character pack 1 of Sparking Zero. That's right, folks. We're technically on the second character pack of the season pass for Sparking Zero, but this is Daima character pack number 1 because we are getting a Daima character pack number 2 much later into 2025. But it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute since we had anything Sparking Zero related. I think I have an idea of what characters they will showcase up to with this Sparking Zero character reveal. I'm like almost 98% certain because I know the perfect cutoff point for them to, you know, stop with this DLC and then not show anything else afterwards, because they still have another DLC pack afterwards that you're like, okay, the headliner for that. So transparency, I genuinely think, because I don't know which characters are appearing in here, but what I do know is this. I know for the highlight of the character pack, it's going to be SS3 VEGETA. I know for a fact SS3 VEGETA is going to be the highlight reel character of the character pack, similar to how Beast Gohan was the highlight of the superhero DLC pack, where you had, you know, the Gammas, Orange Piccolo, all of them. And then you have Beast Gohan being the headliner. Everyone wants to play as Beast Gohan. So for Daima Character Pack 1, I can almost guarantee you it's going to be SS3 VEGETA, mini SS3 VEGETA, as your headliner. And then for the Character Pack number 2, obviously it's definitely going to be both mini SS4 Goku and adult SS4 Goku. So we'll see if this, you know, character pack convinces us. I based on what I think they're going to show me, I imagine I'm going to have some criticisms, but let's hold them back. We haven't seen this yet. Let's give this a watch. The Daima character pack number 1 for Sparking Zero. And 3, 2, 1, ba-bam. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Impress me, Sparking Zero. Boom, 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 boom. DLC number 2. We got Shenron coming in hot. Of course. Whoa! So Daima now becoming part of the game. Besides that mini Goku we got earlier as early unlock. Okay. Nice. Take this. Oh, okay. Cool. SS2 Vegeta's in here as well. Beauty, beauty. There it is. Here it is. We knew it was coming. Oh, you got the hair growing out too, like mid-animation. Okay. Alright, that's pretty. Oh, wow, we have him like rocking Goku. The Gallic Gun. Oh, is this his against Tamagami 3? His Kamehameha? It is. It is. It is. Oh, snap. Is that it? No. Oh, Pansy. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, that is it. Wow. Oh, that is the trailer. Okay. Damn. That is really it. I mean, think about it like this, guys. Like, I already laid out the groundwork. I knew SS3 VEGETA was going to be the headliner, but like in my head, I'm like, yeah, you know, they're definitely going to still like surprise me with something. And damn. Okay. So that's our lineup. That is our lineup. The text on here is a little blurry. Let me see if I could, you know, enhance. Here, let's do this here. So, wow, okay, there's 8 characters as opposed to the 11 that we got here. Okay, now to be fair, well, actually, you know what? No, hold on, wait. I know there was a big issue with like, you know, oh, there's 11 characters here, but not really. It's technically what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 characters. 5 actual characters versus each form is its own transformation, and that's its own character. There was some, back and forth in the Sparking Zero community as to what is considered an actual playable character. They're highlighting 11 playable characters for Superhero in the Hero of Justice pack, but it's technically only 5 characters that you could choose from. You have Orange Piccolo and all his forms, that's 1, Cell Max 2, Gohan up to Beast as 3, and Gamma 1 and 2 as 4 and 5. Of course, you have the Red Ribbon Army Piccolo as a costume. Here, though, you have 8 playable characters. Now, mind you, you could make the same argument because technically we got Daima Super Saiyan Goku, right? All the forms of Vegeta, which you could put together as one. If you want to do the same argument for Piccolo and Beast Gohan over here, you could say the same thing for Vegeta. So technically, 1 plus 1 character across Vegeta, that's 2. 3 was oh god, what was his name? Dog, did I forget his name? No freaking way, dude. There's no freaking way I forgot this man's name. Oh my god, is it? No. Oh my god, what's his name? Holy crap. Is it Goro? No. Oh my god. Guys, I'm genuinely blanking here. I'm genuinely blanking. Oh my god. What was this man's name? Oh my god. No freaking way. I'm gonna spend like probably a few minutes here trying to figure out this bastard's name. Oh my god. Let me see. Major characters. Glorio. Oh my god. How do I forget Glorio, dude? Oh my god. Revoke my Daima card at the front gate. Glorio. You have Glorio, Pansy, and it's Ku, right? Ku is this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Ku is the skinny one. Do is the fat one later. But yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 5 character. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 characters. So literally kind of the same amount as the first lineup. 5 characters exactly. You just have less transformations, at least for now. So we're gonna get SS3 Goku in DLC pack number 3. We're gonna get mini SS4 Goku and adult SS4 Goku in there. We're gonna get Do. We're gonna get actually, I'm very surprised no Tamagamis were included in this pack. So yeah, they're definitely gonna include the Tamagamis in the next pack. Tamagami 3, Tamagami 2. Probably Tamagami 1. I feel like DLC 3 will be the most jam-packed because we'll get oh my god. I'm blanking on the villain's name. Dog, I know it does not take this long for me to forget goddamn characters. It started with no, not a G. Oh my god. Goma, yes. What is wrong with me today? Oh my god. Yeah, Goma. You're gonna get like maybe you'll get mini Goma. He didn't really fight, but you'll get giant Goma in there for sure, for damn sure, with like the third eye. Actually, you'll probably get like Goma, like base giant Goma, and then when he starts utilizing like all the third eye like demon form stuff, maybe you'll get it there. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just make that like one complete form. I doubt they'll do anything else with that. But yeah, man. I mean, again, no stages. I feel like, okay, here's the thing. With let me see here. Technically, this is not anything new when it comes to the Season Pass era of Dragon Ball games. Technically, fighters in their Season Passes, those were character DLC packs. They never released new stages. And I don't even think, even outside of the character Season Passes, I don't think they ever added new stages to Sparking Zero. I'm pretty sure what you got in the base game was all you ever got. The difference, though, I think, with fighters compared to Sparking Zero is the fighters stages don't really matter as much when it comes to like what you're actually doing in the fight itself. You're really focused on like the battle, right? Sparking Zero and really the Budokai Tenkaichi series, I feel like the stages matter as much as the characters themselves because because it's a 3D environment, you feel like you're in that moment of the series. So if you're fighting, full power Frieza with Super Saiyan Goku, you want to be surrounded by the lava-filled chaos of Planet Namek as it's about to explode. It just enhances the moment. And again, similar to like some of these other stages, I feel like you need stuff like that in a 3D Dragon Ball game where you could knock people through mountains and make craters into the pavement with them. You need stages as much as you need characters. I am very shocked that there are no new stages at all in this DLC pack. Some might say they'll release it later. Listen, dog, Daima is already over, okay? To me, this DLC pack right here should have dropped when let me see what who had it. I think Ku came before SS3 Vegeta. So this DLC drop should have been like maybe 2-3 weeks max from the drop of SS3 Vegeta. I honestly, maybe a month. A month, I feel like you're pushing it because you're already past the hype stage of SS3 Vegeta. But if you want people hyped in the moment, and I get it, the game is a work in progress. They're not, they're not dropping content to align with like a hype moment, and the game's not finished or the character's not finished yet. But there was a time to release this. And I feel like because of the series being over for, at this point, almost 2 months, and everyone just wants SS4 Goku and SS4 Mini Goku at this point, showcasing this now, I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a whimper with no new stages. That's the other thing. With no new stages, you have the entirety of the Demon Realm that has such a nice art direction from Toriyama, and just like a new locale in general. But they're still fighting in like the archipelago beach area where Super Vegeta fought second form Cell. And I'm like, dude, like this is why it feels off, honestly. Like seeing these Daima characters fight in Earth, in Earth Realm areas. And it's like, no, they didn't fight here. They fought in the Demon Realm. Give me at least like 2 new stages in this pack, and I think we're in a much better situation. But the fact that they didn't, I don't know, man. I should be hyped for this. I should be hyped for an SS3 Vegeta coming and sparking Zero. But for me, it's almost too little, too late. And why aren't there new stages? You have to have we still have the base stages in Sparking Zero. I feel like in a game like this, you need to add new stages to breathe life into the game and keep it going. Now, don't get me wrong. When DLC 3 drops, I imagine regardless of how much time has passed, DLC 3 might drop, I want to say, because when did DLC 1 drop? January, I think? Like either late January, early February. We're already in April for DLC Pack 2. I see DLC Pack 3 for Daima dropping in maybe September. October, the latest, for like the 1-year anniversary of the game. And then I imagine maybe around that time, they'll announce like another season pass potentially. Maybe it'll be more GT characters or the super characters that they skipped out on. I really don't know what direction they'll go in. But I mean, I guess this is hype in a way. We got Daima Goku Super Saiyan from when he fought Tamagami 3. We have, obviously, Daima Vegeta in SS1, SS2, and SS3. That's probably the most hype character in here. And then we got Glodio and Pansy. Glodio, fine. Pansy, she didn't really do much of anything in the series, so it's kind of like, whatever. That I'm glad she's in here. Don't get me wrong. She's a brand new character. Like, they had to make a new move set, new animations and all that. So that is still cool. I'm glad she's here. But it's like, Glodio and Pansy don't amount much to anything in Daima. So it's like, okay, we got those 2 characters. I expected them to be in here, but with the lineup of DLC Pack 1 just being these guys, it's like, man, I just want SS4 Goku at this point. Ku is nice. I do like Ku. I do like Ku in here. That's awesome. Majin Ku is one of the GOATs. He'll be silly to play around with. I'm just really shocked that none of the Tamagamis are in here. Yeah, like I expected at least Tamagami 3 and Tamagami 2 because at this point Super Saiyan Goku fought Tamagami number 2. Oh, actually interesting enough, there's no SS2 Goku for Daima. Technically he went SS2 in his fight with Tamagami number 3. So there's no Tamagami number 3, even though Goku fought that version by this point. And then no Tamagami number 2 when Vegeta had to go SS2. So the question is, are the Tamagamis going to be added in DLC pack number 3? Or are they saving them for another Daima pack in the future? How are they going to handle this is the big question. And then let's actually read this because I haven't read this costume change right here. One costume. This alternative version of Goku Mini can transform into Super Saiyan and use Aura Impact. If you owned Goku Mini from the pre-order DLC pack, you can use the alternative version by equipping an outfit. If you do not own it, it will appear as a new character in the character selection screen. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, what's different about the outfit, though? Is my question. So, okay, so if you own the original pre-order bonus for Daima Mini Goku, you swap this costume in for that Goku, and he can transform into Super Saiyan and do his Super Saiyan stuff. Versus the pre-order bonus has its own, separate character thing, separate costume. So that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like Sparking Zero with its season pass, we knew they were going to be characters, but like, I feel like they needed to supplement these with either more characters and or more stages to make this more digestible. But I don't know, maybe I'm on this island on my own. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Has the Sparking Zero DLC pack been doing it for you? I'll likely play this or stream it tonight for you guys so that we can showcase the characters and see, if they're OP, if they're interesting, what's their animations like. We'll play around with them. We'll play around with them for sure. Actually, I'm really curious what the DP cost is for these characters. Like is it like Mini Goku is like what 3 or something, I think, or 2? Mini Vegeta probably the same thing if you start in base. I'm really curious about Ku. I'm really curious about Ku because Ku was not all that strong in the series. But he's a Majin, so it's like, what are you gonna rank him as? Like a 4? I think 4 is a little too high, but 4 is probably the safest bet for that character. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. If you feel like Daima or Sparking Zero is doing enough with the Daima DLC, I feel like for this DLC pack to be like hype and everything, because okay, let me compare it to the prior DLC pack. Beast Gohan is Beast Gohan, okay? Regardless of what they were gonna give you in the Hero of Justice pack, you still had Beast Gohan in there, and everyone wanted to play as Beast Gohan. Everyone wanted to play as Beast Gohan. So regardless of how disappointing the rest of the pack is with the fact that it's like 4 different versions of Piccolo, 4 different versions of Gohan, and then Cell and Game of 1 and 2, you still had Beast Gohan, and everyone wanted that bastard. With Daima, so you could get away with like no additional characters, like maybe Goten and Trunks or Magenta, or no new stages. But with Daima DLC Pack 1, for hype characters, you really just have SS3 Vegeta and no other characters because no one, I mean, I'm glad Glorio and Pansy are in there, but it's Glorio and freaking Pansy, all right? But I'm glad they're in there. Don't get it twisted. I'm glad they're in there. But no new stages and no Tamagamis. I don't know. Am I greedy? Am I getting too greedy with this DLC pack? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below, guys. What are your expectations for DLC number 3? Are you still playing Sparking Zero to even care about coming into this DLC pack? Actually, you know what? Real quick, before we go, I want to see 11 playable characters in DLC pack number 1, 8 DLC characters and 8 in DLC pack number 2. This DLC pack says 20 plus new playable characters. That means DLC number 3, bare minimum, is going to have 11 characters plus additional ones. So it should be the biggest DLC pack we get in Daima, in Sparking Zero. Because 20 plus new playable characters, what does that mean? Does that mean like 22, 25? What does that mean? Because 11 plus 8, that's 19, right? We're at 19 characters of the 20 plus. Actually, holy crap, my math was terrible. My math was terrible right here. Let's dial it back, guys, because what the actual hell? 11 plus 8, 19 out of 20 plus new playable characters. Guys, DLC pack number 3 might just have 5 new characters again. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It might just have 5 characters again. Okay. Let's go down the list of who is going to be on that pack, because I can almost guarantee you we're not getting the Tamagamis at this point. We got mini SS4 Goku. We got adult SS4 Goku. We have adult SS3 Vegeta. You know they're going to give us King Goma. And I mean, who else do you put in this? SS3 Goku. Those are your 5. Those are going to be your 5 characters. Oh my god. And that rounds off the 20 plus new characters. That's insane. Don't get me wrong. That's a hype lineup. Adult SS3 Goku, Vegeta. Actually, you know what? Technically, SS3 Adult Goku didn't fight in the Goma battle. He just turned into it. So it might just be mini SS3 Goku, adult SS3 Vegeta, SS4 mini Goku, SS4 adult Goku, and King Goma. There you go. If they go at the rate that they're going here, 5 actual characters per DLC pack, because you have 1 Piccolo, 2 Gohan, 3, 4, 5 androids. You have 1 Goku here, 2 Vegeta, 3, 4, 5 demon characters. That's 5 again. The next DLC pack might be 5 characters, guys. And out of those that I listed, those are the characters that people are going to want in that pack. I can guarantee you that's the pack. To reiterate once again, SS4 mini Goku, SS4 adult Goku, SS3 adult Vegeta, SS3 mini Goku, and King Goma, because he's the main villain. You got to put King Goma in there. Giant form King Goma. And there you go. Unless they want to be generous and give us the Tamagamis as extra characters, that's our DLC pack number 3. I am calling it and setting it in stone right now. The fact that they didn't give you any Tamagami characters in this pack, that's your lineup for DLC number 3. That's your lineup. We're not getting the Tamagamis unless they're generous. Unless they're generous, because we're already at 19 of the 20 plus new playable characters that they promised us in the season pass. So they're just going to give us 5 more. What? That puts us at 24? 24 characters, about there. God damn, man. God damn. And as for the costume, I don't know. Adult Daima Goku as like as an alternative to base Super Goku. That's probably your costume change. That's probably your costume change. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyways, let me know what you all think down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Click the bell icon. And we'll catch you on the next one. DJ A signing off. And we'll see you next time.